Best Wireless Trackball Mouse 2023. Trackballs aren't technically mice, though they are often called trackball mice. Most mice have an optical sensor on the bottom that tracks your movements across the surface. For more information on I have links, products in description. Make sure you check it out, like the video, comment, don't forget to subscribe. Let's get started. Number 1. Logitech MX ERGO. The best trackball we tested is the Logitech MX ERGO. It has a comfortable right-handed shape and a thumb trackball design suitable for all hand sizes. While using it, your hand posture is between a handshake and a more traditional palm-down position. It also features a metal plate attachment that lets you choose between a 0 or 20 tilt position. Overall, while it feels very well built and sturdy, and the materials and finish are high quality, it doesn't feel as premium as other more recent models in Logitech's MX lineup, like the Logitech MX Master 3S, which is our best pick on several other articles. Some users also report the rubber coating is prone to wear out over time. You can connect this mouse wirelessly using its Logitech unifying USB receiver or via Bluetooth, and you can pair up to 2 devices simultaneously. The scroll wheel has tilt buttons for horizontal scrolling but doesn't unlock for a quicker free scrolling mode like some high-end productivity mice. Also, while it has companion software to program buttons and adjust sensitivity settings, there's no option to increase the polling rate. It won't be a concern for most people, but the polling rate isn't high enough to produce smooth cursor movements for gaming or if you use a 4K monitor. You may also want to check out the Logitech ERGO M575, which is very similar overall and typically available for less. However, it doesn't include a tilt base, doesn't support multi-device connectivity, and feels cheaper overall. Number 2. logitech M-XT4DRBK. If you're interested in a trackball at a mid-range price point, we recommend the logitech M-XT4DRBK. It's a versatile finger-operated trackball with a right-handed shape. It includes a conventional scroll wheel with left and right tilt buttons and 10 programmable inputs. It also has an integrated leatherette wrist rest which, true to its name, makes it fairly large and bulky. However, it's still a good fit for all but small-sized hands. It connects wirelessly with a USB receiver and uses a pair of AA batteries for power. You can use the companion software for remapping buttons and adjusting CPI settings. However, only 3 sensitivity presets are available, and the highest setting is only 1200 CPI, which may not be sensitive enough if you use a very high-resolution display. Unfortunately, this trackball doesn't have Bluetooth support like our best pick on this list, the Logitech MX ERGO. Also, like nearly all trackball mice, it has a very low fixed polling rate, making it unsuitable for gaming. That said, it's an affordable option with plenty of customizable controls for productivity or everyday use. Number 3. Kensington Orbit Wireless Trackball. We recommend the Kensington Orbit Wireless Trackball with scroll ring as a budget option. It has a truly ambidextrous design with a center-mounted, finger-operated trackball. It also has a ring-style scroll wheel and 2 main buttons that serve as left and right-click buttons on either side. There's an included palm rest that you can detach, making it much more compact. Overall, it feels very well built and connects wirelessly with its USB receiver. It uses 2 AA batteries for power. Unfortunately, this mouse doesn't have as many programmable inputs as our mid-range recommendation, the logitech M-XT4DRBK. Additionally, the somewhat unconventional ring-style scroll wheel may take a little getting used to if you aren't already familiar with it. Also, like most trackball options, this mouse has a very low, fixed polling rate and a low maximum CPI setting, which means it isn't suitable for gaming or if you have a very high-resolution display. That said, it's an affordable wireless option for anyone looking for a no-fuss trackball for work or everyday browsing. The Kensington Orbit Wireless Trackball with scroll ring is a stationary, wireless trackball mouse designed for office and productivity use. It has a low-profile ambidextrous design with 1 button on each side and comes with a detachable wrist rest, which is a nice ergonomic feature commonly found with other Kensington trackball mice. Like many other office-oriented trackball mice, its polling rate is fixed at 125 Hz, and its click latency is extremely high, making it unsuitable for gaming. Number 4. Game Ball Mouse. For gamers, we recommend the Game Ball Mouse. Unlike other trackball options we tested, this mouse has a maximum polling rate of 1000 Hz, which is the current standard among gaming mice, and it produces much smoother, more consistent cursor movements in game. It has a true ambidextrous shape that's comfortable whether you're right or left-handed. It also features a sloping palm rest long enough to comfortably accommodate your entire palm. There are 3 buttons on either side and a tactile scroll ring around the trackball. Note that this is a wired mouse, and while this isn't super important as the mouse stays put during use, it does mean a bit more clutter on your desk. Unfortunately, its click latency is high compared to most gaming mice. It also lacks dedicated software for programming buttons or adjusting sensor options. The Game Ball mouse is one of the few trackball mice designed for gaming rather than office or productivity tasks. With that said, it has an RGB lighting zone on the back and a fixed polling rate of 1000 Hz, which is significantly higher than most trackballs. It also has an atypical design for an ambidextrous trackball mouse, with a hump in the middle for direct palm contact and extra support. Additionally, the design allows you to use it with more traditional gaming grip styles, like claw or palm grip. However, it lacks any companion software to fine-tune sensor settings, and its trackball design may take some getting used to. Number 5. Logitech M570 Wireless Trackball Mouse. First up on our reviews list, we have the M570 from Logitech. We highly recommend this particular mouse if the MX ERGO is out of your budget. This mouse also serves as a very good, and cheap, introduction into the world of trackball mice, and this variant costs about 1/4 as much as its successor, but it still remains a very solid option. Now, against the MX ERGO, it might feel a little cheap. Plus it lacks the MX ERGO's tilt feature. Still, if you feel you can forego the Bluetooth connectivity and the extra buttons, the Logitech M570 is a very viable option. Taking a deeper dive into the mouse, the trackball is the same dimensions as the MX ERGO. The smoothness is on par, and the ball is quite easy to rotate around. The surface is covered in a smooth plastic. Let us talk a fair bit about the companion software. In order to use the mouse to its full potential, you ought to have the companion software installed. The software to use is the Logitech Control Center, and the Logitech Options, a much newer software, does not include the M570 on the list of mice it is compatible with. Number 6. Logitech Trackman Marble Trackball Mouse. Now we are going to take a look at an ambidextrous offering from Logitech, the Trackman Marble. This is one classic mouse we have on our list, and this unit made its mark on history way back in 2004 and still in production today. We are sure that this fact alone speaks volumes about how good this mouse is. So, one of the first things you notice is the lack of any visible scroll wheel. Disbelief? Sure, a mouse without a scroll wheel in this decade? You must be out of your mind. Dear editor, to include a mouse without a scroll wheel is what we would think too, but bear with us. The lack of a scroll wheel can be addressed via the companion software. It can be set such that holding down one of the buttons and then rotating the ball turns the ball into a scroll ball. True, it is not as convenient as having an actual scroll ball or a scroll wheel, but we must remember that this unit is from 2004 and must be treated as such. The trackball itself is not the largest on our list, but it is still quite large, and the buttons are quite tactile. Without installing the companion software, the button layout is as follows. The 2 big buttons serve as the right and left buttons, and the 2 smaller buttons are basically the browser page forward and backward button. There is no middle click button, obviously, due to the lack of a scroll wheel. Number 7. Elecom M-XT4DRBK Wireless Trackball Mouse. Yes, we included quite a few ambidextrous mice on our review list, but it would feel incomplete if we did not include a mouse exclusively for left-hand use. Introducing the Elecom M-XT4DRBK Wireless Trackball yet again, but this time for left-handed use. Well, for starters, we begin by stating that the Elecom M-XT4DRBK for left-handed people is the mirror image of the unit meant for right-handed people, and that is about it. The product is the same throughout, so we are going to go about by discussing the unit in further detail. Like we have discussed before, one of the advantages of using a trackball mouse is that it greatly increases accuracy. The M-XT4DRBK comes with a switch that helps us choose from a set number of DPI. They are in increments of 500. So they are basically at 500, 1000, or 1500 DPI. For daily routine tasks, we recommend keeping the DPI at the 500 DPI mark.